Hello, hi, welcome. Today we'll learn about measures of central tendency. First of all, we'll learn why these measures of central tendency are given. So first we'll see that there is a definition which is given by R.A. Fisher. He said that the inherent inability of a human mind to grasp in its entirely large body of numerical data compels us to seek relatively few constants that will adequately describe the data. So human mind cannot grasp in its entirely large body of numerical data, so cannot able to grasp. So that is the reason, so there arise the measures of central tendency. So human mind is incapable of remembering the entire mass of data in a single form. So here, so a simple figure is used to describe the series which must be representative number. It is generally called as a measures of central tendency or the average. Definition. So here we'll see the definitions of the measures of central tendency. So according to Murray Sprague, average is a value which is a typical or representative of a set of data. An average is only a sort of way of expressing an arithmetical result which is said by according to Bowley. So in simple, an average is called a type as it is a typical value of entire data and in a measure of central tendency. Now here the important functions of an average we're going to learn. So what is the important function? Number one, to facilitate quick understanding of complex data. Here the purpose of an average is to represent a group of individual values in a simple and a concise manner so that the mind can get quick understanding of general size of the individual in the group. So it is reduce the complex mass of data in a single typical figure. So what is that? Average. So this is an average which is reduce the mass of data in a single value. So that is why it is very important. It is important function. And second, to facilitate comparison. So here the task of comparison it become very easy. Conclusion can be drawn with the help of the central tendency because the central tendency reduce the mass of complex data in a single figure. And third one, to know about the universe from a sample. Here we'll say that it helps to obtain picture of a complete universe by means of sample data. So it is very much useful. And fourth one, to help in decision making. In the process of experimentation and especially in research, this averages or average values in setting standards, estimation and other managerial decision to be made. This is very much important and it is one of the important functions of the average. And finally, it is to establish mathematical relationship. So it is an average become very essential when it is desired to trace the mathematical relations between different groups. Maybe here independent or dependent groups, things like that. So what is the main objectives? The main objectives of central tendency are first, to condense the data in a single value. So it is reduce the single value. And second one, to facilitate comparison between the data. So this is a main objectives of central tendency. It is a condensing data in a single value, and at the same time it is facilitate comparison between the data. Now, what is the definition of the measures of central tendency? It is a property of concentration. So this is very important. It is a property of concentration of the values around a central value in a data. It is a property of concentration. So all the central values are concentrated. Then we'll see that one, that is requisites of good measures of central tendency. The first one, here we'll say that one, it should be rigidly defined. The first one, it is a rigidly defined. It should be simple to understand and easy to locate. And it should be based upon all values of a given data. Then it should be capable of further mathematical treatment. And it should have sampling stability. And finally, it should not be unduly affected by extreme values. These are the requisites of good measures of central tendency. Now we'll see that one, there is a measures of central tendency, that is different measures of central tendency or averages are there. So that one we'll understand in detail. So that is averages, measures of central tendency and averages. So kinds of averages, how many kinds of averages are there, that one we'll understand here. So here mathematical averages are there, locational or positional averages are there, and commercial business averages also there. Now mathematical averages. In mathematical averages, arithmetic mean, the very first one will comes as the arithmetic mean. This arithmetic mean again classified as a simple arithmetic mean and weighted arithmetic mean. And second one, geometric mean. And third, harmonic mean. And fourth one, quadratic mean. So these are the four mathematical averages we will find in the central tendency. Then locational averages. In locational average or positional average, we will say that one, median and mode are the main. Apart of that, we also found that quartiles, the 4 quartile they divided, deciles, there is a tens they divided, percentiles, hundreds, okay, our percentages are divided, or 100 equal parts are divided. When we say that one, measures of central tendency with regarding to the commercial business averages, in that moving average. So it is commonly known that many people are able to solve this one, moving averages, that is 2 years, 5 years, moving averages, things like that. And the progressive average and a composite average. So these are the all measures of central tendency. Maybe next video we'll learn mathematical average, that is with numerical examples and the problem to be solved, arithmetic mean in simple and weighted, and later on one by one we'll try to learn everything. Thank you friends for watching my videos, and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.